So, hey everybody, and welcome to a Let's Check Out for Legend of Dungeon. And this game, it was on my radar for a while. I heard about it when it was in development, and I was like, oh, this game looks really cool. And the part I liked most about it is hearing that it had multiplayer support, and I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. And then it came out, and it only had local multiplayer support, and I was like, that kind of, I'm not really interested in it anymore. So I just kind of let it pass me. And then I picked it up in the recent Steam sale, and yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. So I'm just gonna kind of play it now and kind of go over a little bit of what's going on everywhere, and yeah, we'll check it out together. So here's where you start out. We're in the little tavern here, and you start out with your little character. And I accidentally just dropped my sword. Can I not pick it back up? There we go. And yeah, you got an attack button, you got a jump button, you can cycle through your inventory. The inventory system is probably the worst part about this game, but we'll go over that later. You can cycle through your inventory, and then yeah, you can let's pick up all this food and stuff in here. You can actually attack these guys at the beginning of the game if you wanted to, but you'll probably end up dying. Actually, I'll definitely end up dying, so I'm not gonna do it. But the cool part is, if you don't like your character, you can walk into this bathroom, and you'll come back out as a lady. And for some reason, I'm a blue lady, and I don't really like that, so we'll go back in, and we'll come back as a guy again. Yeah, it's fine. So let's get going. And much like The Binding of Isaac, or Nuclear Throne, or Paranautical Activity, or any of the other roguelike games I've played on my channel, I haven't actually played The Binding of Isaac, but yeah, this game is broken up into floors, and those floors are broken up into rooms. So, you know, and okay, let me start out by kind of explaining the game at first. It's a roguelike where you go down into a dungeon and you explore and you gather items that are different every time, and then you come back up. And yeah, well, I don't know if you come back up, actually. I've never really gotten that far. I think the farthest I've made it is floor 6, floor 5. I don't want to overshoot it because you'll see it at the end when I die, but yeah, you explore the dungeon until you die. When you die, you have a high score, and then it gets put up on the high scores, and then you try again. And the main things you can find are weapons and hats. This is a game straight out of Valve's heart, guys. But as you can see, we found this birthday cake, and we can put it on as a hat. And I don't really know. Is it good? What does it do for us? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't give us anything but a candle on our head. It doesn't give us any defense or attack. So that's fine, you know. I kind of like the look of it, so we'll put it on. But yeah, weapons and hats. That's all you can get in this game. And there are consumables that you can find, like these apples I keep picking up, restore your HP, and then there's potions that do a wide variety of effects, and we'll see those eventually. But why would I go over there? There's a dead end over there, so I'm not gonna go over there. So yeah, the first thing you might notice about this game is it looks fantastic. Like, everything just looks so tactile. Is that a word? Everything just looks so good. The lighting effects in particular, as you can see as I level up there, just look at all those reflections and stuff off the environment. It looks fantastic in my opinion, and I really appreciate it. It does kind of have the problem with you know, 2.5D games, I guess, where sometimes you won't be on the same plane as an enemy, so you'll be swinging your sword and it just won't be hitting anything, and it just makes you really sad. But looking past that, the combat's really simple. You attack, and things die. You can't charge up your attack like this, and you'll let out kind of a more powerful swing, but other than that, that's all I've been able to find is... I don't know if there's ranged weapons, actually. I assume there are. I think I have found a flare gun, but most of the things I've found have been melee weapons, so I don't know how big of a variety of weapon types there are, but yeah, I have played this game for about 2 hours, I think. So I've got a pretty good chunk of time invested into it, and I haven't found a ranged weapon yet other than that flare gun, which didn't do any damage, if I recall correctly. It just kind of lit up its path. So I don't really know how that works, but yeah, the melee weapons are pretty different from what I've experienced. There's, you know, two-handed ones that have a wider range and do more damage, and there's one-handed ones that attack faster. And there's also some pretty funny ones, like I found a coffee mug once, and it was the range was pretty ass, but it attacked really quickly or something. So what does this top hat do? The top hat gave us defense and +/-2 on our sword. I don't really know what the plus minus means, but we'll take it, you know? 1 defense is, or 2 defense is better than no defense, so that's definitely a positive. And the doors for the different rooms, as you can see, that door over there is highlighted red, and this one over here is black. The red one is the one you actually just came through, and then black means you haven't been inside them yet. So we'll go through this one, and as you can see, the one we came through is red, and then the purple means you've already been through there. So it's really nice being able to know where you've gone on the floor, so you don't just kind of endlessly go in circles. But yeah, we'll go down to the next floor here, since there doesn't seem to be anything else on this one. And we're already on level 3, so this is pretty scary. I don't really have any items yet. I have this top hat, but I still have the default weapon. And the default weapon kind of sucks. I definitely need a new one, as we're going to be fighting harder and harder enemies as we go deeper and deeper, and this weapon's not going to cut it for very much longer. But yeah, so what else can I say about this game? The weapon variety, or not weapon, the enemy variety is pretty good. As you go deeper, a lot more enemies appear, and even some bosses and mini bosses appear, and it gets really hard really quickly. The difficulty curve is something that's actually pretty unforgiving. Maybe a little too much, actually. You'll probably see it coming up soon, since we're on level 4 and we don't have anything. I'm probably going to die in 1 hit or something to one of the mini bosses that'll randomly be in one of these rooms, but you know, that's okay. It's a roguelike. It's supposed to be unforgiving, and it's supposed to kind of rely on you getting lucky and finding good items or good things along the way. So, you know, I can definitely understand why it's so difficult. It's just I've never found good items on this game. I feel like it's really harder than your typical roguelike to to find good items. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. You know, I'm not saying, oh, this game should be easier because I can't handle it. I'm just saying it's really disheartening to just get shit on over and over again. It makes me want to come back, though. You know, as much of a negative as that sounds, that I'm getting shit on over and over again, it's like, I'll definitely do better this time, and then I, you know, go through another run, and it's really fun. I have found, oh, okay, so here's a new hat that looks interesting. Let's gives me +3 attack. +3 attack. No more defense though. So would I rather have +2 defense or +3 attack? Let's go with the attack. I also like that I'm putting out smoke now. It's like I have a steam engine in my head. That's pretty awesome. Oh, here's a Plants vs. Zombie character. I do think the people at PopCap contributed to the Kickstarter for this game, and that's why they have enemies inside it. I could be completely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So we'll keep exploring. I am leveling up. I think I'm level 3 now, I want to say. And leveling up increases your damage and your defense, I believe. So it's kind of like a way to counteract not being able to find anything. You'll be able, yeah, see, there's definitely another PopCap reference. The zombie with the traffic cone on set. But leveling up, to get on back to point, leveling up definitely makes up for not finding equipment, because it does kind of increase all your statistics, I think. Unless that's all in my head. But I'm pretty sure that's what it does. So we'll just keep fighting. Oh, that statue came to life. That's unfortunate. It doesn't do much damage though. I'm taking a lot less damage than I thought I would be at this point, so that's good. But I still want better items. We'll do our best to find some. Here's another traffic cone zombie. Another normal zombie. That's a skeleton with armor this time, so that's probably a little more difficult. So I do feel like this +3 damage on this hat is helping us quite a bit. We did level up again. We're leveling up fast. I don't know if I'm fighting more monsters than usual, but I definitely don't remember leveling up this fast. So that's it for that floor. We're going down to level 6 now. And let's see if we don't die right away. I don't have any confidence for our build right now. But it's working. It really is working, and that's surprising. There's a fish hat up there. I kind of want to figure out how to get up there. Usually, it's these switches on the wall. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So let's grab this fish hat, and let's see what it does. +2 attack instead. but also plus 5 defense. I think that's a lot better. Okay. So, okay, I was complaining about the inventory management system early on, and I said we'd talk about it later. So let's talk about that now. So the inventory management system is you can only have one item in your inventory selected at once, and you have to just kind of scroll through the whole thing. See, we have in the bottom left-hand corner there, we have our sword equipped right now. And if I push the use button, I attack with it. So, I push right bumper on my PS3 controller, and we go to the apple. Then I push right bumper again, we go to the beer, and we keep pushing it in order to get all the way through our inventory. We can't go the other way, of course, but later on in the game when you have like 40 items, and say you want to access the one in the middle, you just have to push it like 20 times, and there's no getting around that. And I think that's terrible. I think that's a terrible way to design your inventory system. You know, if I could just like pause the game and, or not even pause the game, but just bring up an inventory screen and highlight an inventory item and use it, that would be great, but you just can't do that. Oh, and that's my biggest gripe with this game, is the inventory system. I am enjoying everything else a lot, actually. I'm enjoying this game a lot, and I just picked up a new weapon. Axe of Awesome. It does 18 damage. Let's explain the UI a little bit. It's very minimalistic. You can see everything's in the bottom left-hand corner there. So, those little boxes that are switching right now are my inventory, like I was explaining in that little rant earlier. And below that is my character's name, followed by my health, which I have 114 out of 130 right now. I should probably heal before I take on this mini-boss over there. Underneath that is my damage, 35, and then parentheses 50. I think that's my range. Like, the minimum attack I'm going to do is 35, and then my highest is 50. And then my weapon is giving me plus 18 to that, and my hat is giving me plus 2. That's what those numbers mean. Then below that is my defense. I guess I have 0 defense by default, and then my weapon is giving me plus 1, and my hat is giving me plus 5. Below that is my experience points. I'm at 131 out of 160 to level up. And below that is my gold, which is 270. Now, gold is kind of like, it's treated the same as it is in Spelunky, if you've ever played that. It's basically, it's your high score mechanic, as well as you use it in shops to buy items. So, yeah. If you're score attacking, you're not going to want to buy anything. But if you aren't score attacking, you can buy stuff to make it run easier. Also, if you are score attacking, you can buy stuff to make it run easier and get further, because, this guy's hard. Because if you get further, you know, you'll probably get more. Jesus Christ. You'll probably get more gold. That boss dropped so much gold. I'm gonna eat all these apples before trying to... I don't even think I should try to kill that guy. Look at all the guys he's summoning. I can't take that. Or can I? Should I try it? I'm gonna try it. Come on. One at a time. One at a time. I need all this XP. Come on. If I can just, like, aggro one and then kite him over. Oh, he's just gonna summon more, though. That's not gonna work at all. Oh, man. Maybe I'll just farm him for XP for a while. I guess that could work. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. Rooms like this? Like, how am I supposed to deal with this? With just the melee weapon? Unless there's something I'm missing. I don't think there is, though. I think, like, this is just how the game's designed. You have to take on enemies kind of one at a time, but then when there's a clusterfuck of enemies like this, what am I supposed to do? Just kind of go in there and swing? Let's try it. I'm probably gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. Oh, unless we level up, and we killed him! Okay, so, you know, fuck me from the past. That's totally what you do. You just run in and you attack guys. If I wasn't such a pansy, I would have done that earlier, I guess. We'll pick up all this money, and we got like 4 of the same sword from that. Let's see. Which one's better? This one gives us -1 defense. This one gives us +3. Skull Mask of Protection. Huh. Conjuring Atlas? What is this? Oh! No way! I just summoned a Cyclops dude! Okay, so this game's a lot cooler than I was giving it credit for. I guess it goes a lot deeper than just, you know, melee attacking people over and over again. Let's give this a shot. This seems awesome. But see, like, this brings up the inventory management system problem again. Like, I'm gonna summon the Cyclops, and then I have to cycle all the way back to my sword in order to use it. I think that's a problem. You know, admittedly, those were close together in my inventory because I picked them up, you know, in frequent succession, but what if they weren't close together? You know what I mean? What if I had to scroll through 40 items to get back to my sword after using that conjuring mask? I just wouldn't be able to use it. What? Okay, so this one summons skeletons. This is great. This is the most interesting thing I've found in this game so far. So let's keep going. Will they do my dirty work for me? Will they kill this ogre guy? Is that guy even mean? Yeah, he's mean. Oh, he just did a lot of damage to me too. Oh, they are fighting for me. This is incredible. This is... Okay, so... Hey guys, this game's awesome. This is definitely a lot better than I thought it was. You know, all the things I was complaining about, or most of the things I was complaining about, still hold true here, though. The inventory management system and kind of the... I don't think I complained about anything else. So yeah, the inventory management system is still kind of ass, but the variety of items... There definitely seems to be more. I mean, I just found two items that summon different things. So if those exist, then I assume, you know, ranged weapons exist. Let's kill this guy. What's that? Oh, this is spray paint. That's one thing I didn't say yet. You can kind of spray paint things in straight lines, though. I guess it's to, like, mark your way or something, but I don't know. It doesn't seem very useful. It's more of, like, a fun thing to do, I guess. Which is cool. You know, I appreciate those types of things. But it doesn't really impact the game or my opinion on the game at all. Oh, let me just kill this guy. It is much faster to kill things with my sword than having my skeleton dudes do it. But this is still, like, so cool. I can't believe I can summon things. Oh, and they stay in the room when I leave. Oh. Can I summon more than one Cyclops? I can't. Okay. But I think I can summon unlimited amounts of skeletons. Alright, this might be my best run yet. If I can just, like, have these skeleton guys kill everything for me. That'll be exciting. That's exciting for me. But yeah, we're just, for the rest of this video, I'm just gonna kind of see how far I can get. I've pretty much talked about the game as much as I can, I think. Or at least my opinion on the game. You know, I like it. It's fun. It's definitely a lot harder than any other roguelike game or game with roguelike elements I've played, but that's not a bad thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. It is, I don't know. I don't really feel as excited to play it. Like, that's not true. How am I trying to word this? I'm not laying in my bed at night going, I need to play more Legend of Dungeon, if that makes sense. I can go without playing this game for a couple days. I'm not itching to play it all the time, but you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, it's it sounds like it's just, you know, straight up a bad thing, but I'm not trying to make it sound that way. Let's summon some skeletons, have them do work over there. What am I trying to say? It's a fun game, but I'm not gonna be playing it for, you know, hundreds of hours in any given week. It's a game I'll pick up for, you know, an hour every couple days, and then I'll say, you know, yeah, I'm done with Legend of Dungeon for now. I'll play it again some other time. And you know, that's not me ragging on the game. That's me saying, you know, I'll come back to the game multiple weeks in a row and keep playing it, but it just doesn't hold my attention like Risk of Rain or like Binding of Isaac or like Paranautical Activity even holds my attention. And you know, I wasn't really expecting it to, but it's better than I expected. Let's leave it at that. It's now I feel like I'm rambling and I'm not making any sense because I'm probably rambling and not making any oh shit. Cyclops man, come save me. I can't even see what's happening. Where's my lantern? See, I have to cycle through my whole inventory to find my lantern now. And I can't even tell if these are my guys. Okay, these are all my guys. So I'm fine now. May have overreacted there, but I thought I was dying. Nimble Sultan hat. Like, I don't even know what half of these items Like, why do I have all these items now? Where did they come from? This is just... This inventory system, man. This inventory system is enough for me to... Oh, shit. This is another boss. Skeleton guys. No, don't fuck me. God damn it. Oh, my skeleton guys blocked my path. Okay, so the farthest I've gotten is level 9. That's pretty good for me, I guess. So this is my second best run, level 8. And a warlock killed me. Apparently that's what killed me on my best run too. So yeah, I think I just got one shot there by the warlock. See, I don't really know how to prevent that. Like, if an enemy one-shots you, obviously you just got bad luck on the items you found, right? And you just didn't have enough defense for it. I don't know. So those are kind of like, that's kind of like my main turnoff for this game. I didn't even place in the leaderboards, but that makes sense. I mean, I got to level 8 and didn't even have 1,000 gold. That's pretty bad. So I don't know, like, where does that leave me on Legend of Dungeon? I like the game. There's a lot of things there's a lot I don't like about it, but I like it at its core, you know? I like the whole, let's go explore this dungeon and find randomized loot and then die and have to start all over. I love that. That's great, you know? Most of the games I play on this channel, or maybe all of them at this point, have been roguelikes or games with roguelike elements in which you die and you have to restart. And that's kind of like the type of game I like, but you know, the combination of the terrible inventory system, in my opinion, and kind of just unfair difficulty curve. Maybe it's not even unfair difficulty curve. Maybe I just suck, but I feel like if I don't find incredible items, I'm just gonna die by that warlock or by a stronger enemy on that floor, you know? And that kind of turns me off, and that's kind of the point where, like, okay, I played pretty well this time. I just got to that warlock and I had terrible luck. Maybe I should stop playing Legend of Dungeon and play something else that I know I can kind of make up for with skill in ways that items can't help me. But you know, maybe I'm just playing the game wrong. I don't know, but that's my 2 cents on the matter. If you enjoy games like this, I'm sure you'll find entertainment and you'll get your money's worth. I do believe this game is $10, I want to say. I think I picked it up in the Steam sale for about $4. So I definitely got my money's worth, that's for sure. And I'm definitely going to keep playing it. Maybe not, you know, in spurt. Maybe I'll play it in spurts. What am I trying to say? Is a spurt a long amount of time? I'll pick it up like once a week for like an hour, and I'll play it, you know. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna continue for quite some time. I mean, I'm not getting bored with the game. I'm just getting discouraged with the game because I can't really progress past a certain point because I feel like the items I'm getting aren't good enough. But you know, if you like games like this, I definitely think you'll get your money's worth. I believe I said that already, and now I'm talking in circles. So I'm gonna wrap this up before I talk in more circles. That's it for this episode. That's it for this Let's Check Out. This is Legend of Dungeon, and this is a pretty interesting game. Yeah, I think basically from what I showed you, you'll be able to tell if you like this game or not, because that's pretty much the whole game. It's just gonna keep getting harder and harder as you go down, and you're gonna find different hats. That's pretty much the whole game. So yeah, this has been a Let's Check Out of Legend of Dungeon. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more content like this, or just videos of me kind of talking to myself while I play video games, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like. That'll really help me out. And if you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments below. And if you have any suggestions for future videos like this, also let me know in the comments below. Once again, thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I will see you next time.